If you need help understanding the HP 10BII financial calculator for your UBC real estate licensing exam, look no further. This video is one of 8 videos that we'll be uploading for free to ensure you build a strong foundation for the math portion of your UBC real estate exam prep. Now, all the videos that we'll be uploading to this playlist are from our real estate licensing tutorial course over at excelrealtyacademy.com. So if you find this video helpful, but want a more personalized experience in your journey to becoming a real estate agent in BC, we put a link in the description of this video so you can compare the 3 programs that we offer, which have helped thousands of people go from overwhelmed to fully licensed real estate agents. Now, without further ado, here is the HP 10BII financial calculator lesson. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to chapter 13 and 14, part 4. And in this video, we're going to discuss the HP 10BII calculator. But first, let's cover our disclaimers. This presentation is copyrighted by Excel Realty Academy. It is to be used only by the students who are currently enrolled in our program. You agree to not record, copy, share this presentation in part or whole, and the content of this tutorial course does not constitute any legal or professional advice. Now let's jump into it. In this lesson, we're going to focus on mastering the HP calculator. These steps can be used for the app or the physical calculator. So to start, if we want to turn the calculator on, we have to press the on button, which is the first key at the bottom left. But note, the smartphone app version of this calculator does not have an on button. You just need to open the app. Now, on the 3rd row from the top, on the right, we have the arrow that goes backwards. This is the backspace button, the same as on a computer or phone to fix typos. On the 4th row, we need the plus/minus key, and that makes numbers negative or positive. Next, we have the C button, which means clear. This is used for when we want to restart the question. Now, an important tool in this calculator is the orange shift key. The orange key is above the C button. That orange key is called shift, and it is used to activate the orange functions on the other keys. Now, on each key, we can see multi-functions, one in blue, one in orange, and one in white. Orange or shift will unlock the orange function on the key. If we want to turn the calculator off, we have to press the orange key first, then press the on button to activate the off function. Note that the app does not have an off button. Now, there are a handful of orange keys that we need to know. On the 1st row, we need to know about 4 orange functions, which are nom, f, pyr, and amort. We can save calculated values by using these keys to solve mortgage questions. On the 2nd row, we have the input key. You don't need the input key if you are using the app. Then, RCL is another important key, and that stands for recall. RCL acts as a way for us to see the saved values in the functions. So if I saved values to PV, FV, and N, RCL can remind or show me the values that I saved. On the app, you don't need the RCL key because it shows the saved numbers above the actual key. Now, the first time that we used this calculator, we will see 0.00 on the display. There's only 2 numbers after the decimal. However, to pass the course, we need to see 5 numbers after the decimal to help us round answers correctly. To set up 5 decimal places, we need to press the orange Shift key, then press the equal key once, and then press 5. We have to do this only once or whenever we reset the calculator. Quick pause. Setting up the calculator can be tricky by yourself. In our in-person and live online courses at excelrealtyacademy.com, we work with our students hands-on to help them do this correctly so they don't have issues later on. Now back to the video. Now I want to highlight one tip that has saved a lot of our students, particularly those who have spent time overseas. Now the period means it is the start of the decimals. The comma is there to separate units of 1,000. If your calculator is acting weird, you press the wrong button, or you see anything unusual in the display, sometimes the best option is just to reset the calculator. And you can do this by inserting a paperclip into the small hole located between the batteries. Push it as far as it will go and hold it for a second. And then remove the clip, press the on key, and you should be good. Now, don't forget to reset the decimals to 5 decimals. And here on this slide, we are showing you a couple of problem functions that you must avoid. So please do not press these buttons. First, the orange function on the first key on the top left of the calculator. Please do not ever activate this orange function. On the second row, do not activate the last orange function. It activates the begin. The calculator and the app by default are set up in the end mode. We do not want the begin mode. Now, when entering the numbers in the calculator, do not use the percentage function. If you want to enter 7%, just type 7. For 10%, just type in 10. And do not press the blue key. We do not need any of the functions in blue. Now that's all for this video. You should start feeling a bit comfortable with the calculator. And as we go through the next videos and some practice questions, you will feel even more comfortable with it. So we will see you in the next video. If you like this video, you'll love the next one in our playlist. And if you want to take your UBC real estate exam prep to the next level, make sure to click the link in the description and check out our programs. Bye for now.